All right, so I want to share with you guys this book that I found not too long ago, and I kind of really forgot to even tell anybody about it. But I mean, it's not like we can do that much about it, but it's good to know like what this person said anyway. So the book is about De las Casas, right? And De las Casas, we know who he is. He's supposed to be the priest or whatever. Came to Haiti. I don't think he went to Jamaica, but he went around and did some whatever. This he was tricking people, converting them to Christianity. So this book is in French that is about him, and it's from 1822. That's about 197 years, and yeah, it starts off pretty clear for whatever reason. It starts off pretty clear about who he is. It even tells you his real name, his real family name, and his affiliations with being, I guess, maybe French. Um, so if we go to page one, it really doesn't matter because I can't read this, but I have the translation right here. So page one, it says right off the bat, Father Don Bartolomé of Las Casas was born in 1474, and they're calling him Don. Don means Lord, um, which I think they got from the Incas. I'm not sure. So anyway, Antoine, his father, had entered a simple soldier in the service of the navy, and had gone in 1400s. Bad translation. With the expedition that was going to discover a new world under the leadership of Christopher Columbus. He returned with him to Europe and accompanied him in his second trip in 1493, so that one could keep Antoine Las Casas as one of the first men who had discovered America and made it the conquest. See that? So his father name is Antoine. Um, the real name of his family was not Casas, but Casas, who remained at Bran, the noble family of his house, which I have known horror. Its origin was French. The first, the first he had been seen in Spain had come from France under Ferdinand III, nicknamed the Saint, for come fight against the Moors, and Caesar is found. All right. So that's very important what he said. He said his family name is originally French. All right. Continue. So page 16, page 16, where I found something where he said where they talk about the Indians. So uh, page 16. All right. So page 16. Where is it 17? I forget those numerals. Okay, it's 16. All right. So to the king by the general Father Garcia Laoisia, since Cardinal of Archbishop Seville, King's Confessor, Commissioner General of the Crusade, and President of the Indian Council, the unhappy state where the Indians were reduced, Ferdinand signed in 15. That's a bad translation. Different. 50, I think that's like 1511. Um, Scheduled to improve the lot of the Indians. He wants you read, especially that one found the means returning to America. A lot of Negroes from the Guinea returned to America. A lot of Negroes from the Guinea, and especially advocating reducing Indians in slavery, with the exception of the Caribbean, who had to be branded in the leg with a hot iron so that not to confuse them with the Indians. Put if they came to flee in 15. All right. All right, before I continue, you had to brand them in the leg with an hot iron so they would not confuse them with the Indians. What is that saying? That's telling you right there that the Indians look like regular Negroes, right? Anyways, in 1512 and 1515, the King of Spain signed a new orders relating to the same object following the advice he had been given to Burgos and several other cities. Don Bartolomé of Las Casas did not forget anything to be exactly informed about resolutions that could be useful to the Indians. His philanthropy found in his respect powerful relief, and its relations of friends with the government in near de Velasquez. This one had called him to act as a consultant to one of Gibraltar, lieutenant governor of the colony during his absence, and it seems that a new duties that Don Bartolomé had to fulfill, I think that's a bad translation, drank heavy to him the area deep in the study case law. It was to him that the Indians. All right, so I'm not gonna put the title of the book in the box, but if you ask me for it, I will send it to you. I will give you the link. If you guys have like a Haitian friend who speak French, or a Garifuna or somebody that speak French, you guys should like read this book, because I don't have the time to sit here and translate all of this stuff with Google Translate, because it's not that accurate anyway. It's not gonna give you everything completely 100%. But the book is on archive.org, and I guess this is can be used as great argument. They know this stuff already, but they just don't want you to see it, right? So not only that they hiding stuff in books, but they hiding it in another language so that it won't even cross your mind. And to think that his name has been they spelled his name wrong the whole time. So anyway, that is it. Until next time.